The Big Orange momentum continues to roll on. Brent Hubbs, Tennessee picks up Terrence Lewis, the number 19 player in the country by Rivals.com. And once they get to enough 5 stars, he will definitely be one. This guy is a dynamic middle linebacker, a guy that has a lot of power, a lot of speed, and just knows how to really bring violence on the football field.
Well, Austin, this is borderline bananas in terms of what Tennessee's done here in a short period of time. And, Lewis's game speaks for itself. I think he's got 45 or 50 offers or something insane like that. A polished guy inside with so much athletic ability. He's the perfect middle linebacker fit for whatever defense you're going with. But, for Tennessee to be able to do what they've done this week, to book in, to the middle part of the week with Dylan Brooks on Sunday, and then to get here with Terrence Lewis I'm surprised. I'm dumbfounded, surprised. I'm not saying that Tennessee was never in it, because they were with all these guys, but to pull this off to close out the month of April is really pretty remarkable to me. What do you make of why Tennessee's been able to put this run together?
Well, Brent, I honestly think that you go back and you look at it, they've established great relationships with Dylan Brooks, and then they really built a nice relationship with Kamar Wilcoxon. Both those guys kind of, become buddies. And then all of a sudden they start leaning on Terrence Lewis, who clearly is wanting to get out of the state of Florida. I mean, you look at the teams that, he was really heavily interested in. Alabama was one, Texas A&M, another, Nebraska. He LSU, he had some interest from across the country, but I think, they've established themselves now, and they're almost this really hot team out there in recruiting. Brent, it's Wednesday. Wednesday. This all started on Sunday with Dylan Brooks. To me, where does it go from here? I mean, Tennessee's, got several guys I think that I won't say are in the boat, but they're certainly peering down in to the boat.
And I don't want to put too much on the Dylan Brooks like he's the only reason this stuff came about, because Tennessee was in great shape with Julian Nixon. We know that. They were in great shape. They were in solid shape with Wilcoxon, but it almost feels like, we talked about it last year. Remember all the talk last year over the summer? When's that first in-state guy going to fall? When's he going to fall to get the dominoes going? It's pretty crazy to see how the dominoes have fallen, really starting with Brooks on Sunday. And you saw everybody's reaction to him. That would seem to carry a lot of weight to get things going. It's what it feels like to me. I don't know if that's fair, but that's what it feels like. And if you pair Lewis up with Dylan Brooks, man, there's not going to be a better tandem of signees at the linebacker position in the country, in my opinion.
So where does Tennessee go with the rest of their class as far as linebacker? I think Tennessee wants to add another pass rushing defensive lineman, whether that's Jeremiah Williams from the state of Alabama, Travali Price from the state of North Carolina. Inside backer Aaron Willis is a name that's going to pop up. He's going to do something on May 10th. I think Tennessee wants to continue to recruit linebackers, but to get this guy, Terrence Lewis, the number 19 player in the country, a guy that will be a 5-star once Rivals releases their full allotment of 5 stars. I go back to the just incredible job by Brian Niedermeyer, incredible job by Derek Ansley and this defensive staff to leave an impression, because we were over there at camp when he showed up last summer, Brent, and he liked Tennessee, but you always wondered, was Miami too far for him? And
Right.
He clearly decided he wanted to get out of that little part of the country and really gave a hard look at several SEC and Big 12 schools, and today finishes things off with Tennessee.
Well, and Tennessee, to their credit, with Niedermeyer and Ansley and Coach Pruitt, have all been chopping wood. They've just been swinging and swinging and chopping and never give up and just kept building on that relationship that they had with him. Again, we probably have undersold his physical ability talking about this, what's happened this week. When you go watch this guy on tape, there's violence at the point of attack. There's speed, to chase down ball carriers sideline to sideline, athletic ability to play in space, the physical play to play in gaps in the run game. I mean, he is really put together extremely well. It's hard not to look at him and not say wow in terms of a high school player, because he really has a full package to his game just as a high school player. It's not just see ball, hit ball. He can do that, but there's a lot more depth to his game when you watch his tape.
So Tennessee picks up another big-time commitment. Again, as big as Dylan Brooks was, Terrence Lewis rated even higher as one of the top players in the country, one of the top 20 players in the country by Rivals.com. He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price. Continued coverage, complete coverage at VolQuest.com.